time for it. So here also, like when you have heterogeneous environment, okay, so this is my network. So what would be the basic rules? Same as yesterday. Supplemental logging. First step, irrespective of it is Oracle, Sybase, SQL Server, supplemental logging is a must, okay? Some rule. Then regular extract, pump and replicate. Then we create initial load extract. So if we go by the flow, this is the regular extract, pump or replicate, okay? I will not draw the trails for now. Okay, and these will be stopped, of course. And here I will create a initial load extract. And this is one way, okay? And special run over replicate. We name it as special run replicate. So here, so we'll first start the initial load. So what will this extract do? This will actually, for example, you want to do initial load for this table. Okay. So for these two. So what my initial load extract will do, it will do the same work of for data pump. So it will go to the database, extract the changes from the table and send it online to special run over replicate. Means it will not write anything to any trail and all. It will directly write it here. And then the replicate will write to the target. So let's see it. Yeah. So let us experience it first, okay? Any doubt in the theory? Shall I start the practical? I'm audible, right?
Yeah. So this for this heterogeneous environment, what we are going to have like a source and target?
Any.
No, I mean, what
like for Hadoop, it will be different, but rest all for the RD, PMS, Sybase, Oracle, times 10, SQL Server, it will be same.
Okay. So for I mean, what is called practical purpose, what you are going to use SQL Server
Oracle only. This will work for Oracle also.
Okay.
Method is same. It is not like for SQL Server you have to do anything different. Yes, there will be changes in the parameter file because it is Windows based, right? I mean, the few while for logging and all, SQL Server, it is not the same way as Oracle. You need to create special services, Windows services, that is related to SQL Server.
Okay. Okay.
Because if we know SQL Server, then we will understand the terms they use. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'll do one thing. I will truncate. I'll use the same table. Okay. Yesterday's. So I'm truncating it, and do you want me to delete the extract and pump or use the same one? Because all I'll be doing is adding it again, or nothing more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll do one thing. I'll just alter it with begin now, so that it will be kind of, yeah, it will be a kind of fresh one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have done till second point. Okay, supplemental logging done, regular extract pump replicator created. All right. So now let's skip to initial load extract. So I'll just, I mean, for naming purpose, I'll add here IEXT02. Okay, anything you can give. Just for my understanding, I gave it. So now let us see the parameters. Extract, that is the keyword which will specify what is this process. So it is an extract, and then extract name. So I'll give EIXT02. This is where to log in. So yes, this is correct. This is my source password. Now, as you see in this diagram, this extract is not writing anywhere in the source server, isn't it? It is directly sending the changes to the replicate. I mean, it is not even writing anything in the target also. Following it, right? So let's see how to achieve it through the parameter actual.
Sure.
So here I will give only the server where I have to go and which manager, because this replicate, I mean, like, what is the server of this replicate, and and in which GG manager it is running. That information this extract should know. So for that, it is server name or the host name, or give IP name or VIP name, whatever you prefer, and the manager port. Now, what is the manager port here of target? Just do info MGR. So it is 8000, right? So put 8000 here in the manager port. 83. Okay, now as I told you, it is not writing anywhere in the target server. It is directly giving to this replicate. So there will not be any parameter called as RMT file or RMT trail. I am giving RMT task. It's a keyword, okay? So RMT task here, then the replicate, that is also a keyword. So it means that my extract is going to connect to some replicate. But which replicate? Group. Now here process, they term it as group actually here. I mean, this is the internal language of OGG. So group and replicate name I have to give here. So for example, since I use the series 02, I'll also do the same here, 02. And Scott EMP is my table. Now this replicate I have to create in the target. It is not yet created. I will create after this. So is it any doubt in this until now?
This RMT task, this is the only parameter that we added extra here, right?
No, no, no. RMT task for replicate comma group. This is a altogether new parameter.
Yeah, yeah, I'm talking about that complete line. I mean,
Yes,
this.
yes, 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 correct.
Okay, for the initial load, right? Initial
Yep,
load extra.
yep. Okay. So this method, it plays on the memory level itself. Okay. I'll explain again RMT test. First, let me show you the diagram. Initial load extract. What it is doing, it is logging to the database and extracting the table, right? So if you see here, I gave the logging details and the table name which it has to extract. Then if you see initial load extract directly is sending data to one replicate here, special run replicate. Normally what you have learned, either extract writes to a file locally or on the remote server, right? But it is not writing to any files anywhere. It is directly giving to the replicate. So that is why this parameter RMT task, so this specifies that extract is going to communicate with someone. So RMT task for replicate. Okay, so my extract is going to communicate with the replicate, and what is the replicate name that we give after the group clause. So this is the replicate name in the target to which my extract will communicate, because as per the diagram here, extract has to directly speak with the replicate. Simple. Okay, Pramod, thank you. Any doubt? Anyone else? Okay. So always I do DB login while adding extract or replicate. That's my habit. So how to add? Add extract, extract name, source is table. So I'll explain that. So I'm going to add the initial load extract. So add
Login is
extract.
the mandatory, right? I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean that is the standard one. I
yeah,
won't say
standard.
it's mandatory. I mean there will be cases where you can come to me and say that without login I added my extract and all. You can, but I don't remember. At very start of my career, I faced some issue, and after that, I made it mandatory myself as a practice to use DB login always for extract and replicate. Because if you see the diagram, extract and replicate always
Going to talk to the
communicate
database
with
like.
the database. So I mean, I follow some standards, and I don't, because some specific standards you follow, you'll avoid lot of issues.
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct. Because they're directly communicating to the database, so it's.
Exactly. Right. So, thank you for the question. Okay. So now, how to add the initial load extract? So add extract, extract name. Now, normally, if you remember how I add the regular extract, add extract,
Add
extract name.
extra tran log begin now.
Exactly. So I give tran log. Why I give tran log? Specifying that the source of my extract are the transactional logs,
Yes.
like redo, archive in Oracle, SQL Server, it will be tlog, Sybase, it will be something else. So here I cannot use tran log. So I will use source is table.
Source is
So I'm
table. Yes.
telling go directly to the table and extract. That means go directly to the database and extract the changes. I mean, same way, like how does your export works, EXPTP? It will directly go to the table data, right? It will not go to Redo or archive, na?
Yes.
Same way, extract is added. But there is one issue. Do info all, you can't see it. See here. Are you able to see any extract with the name IEXT02?
No.
So now do info all task. So again a trick. If someone asks you, do you, I mean, why I'm showing this, for example, you did initial load and all, and you did not clean the process. So, and in info all, it will not come at all. So with this, you can identify. So someone has created the initial load extract. Now to the replicate end. So replicate name, what I had given here, RMD task for replicate group IREP02. Same name I'll use here. IREP02. Which database? GGTRG. Okay. Now let's see the parameter. Since it is for replicate, of course, then you will get the replicate clause, right? And then the replicate name here. Then which database to log in? So GGTRG. Discard file for the replicate in case if you get any data related issues, that will be stored here. I'll explain that once we go forward in handle collision class. And now, which table to map? So map source.emp and in target scott.emp underscore 2. Any doubt in this? I'll again view the parameter. Very standard basic parameter file I'm showing first.
Yeah, I think for replicate there is nothing extra. No, for this.
Exactly.
It's same as
Yep.
usual.
Yes. But while adding, it is different. So let me show you. So successfully logging to target. Okay, and you will add this as add replicate
Replicate
IREP02
special run.
special run. Okay, special run is a keyword which we use for initial load now here. Now do info all. Again, you cannot see it. So info all task. Okay. Now before this, let me check the source and target count first. So now we have Scott.emp 17 count, and what about target here? So it's empty, right? Okay. So now let's See it. Okay, now here, when I start my extract itself will start the replicate. I don't need to manually start the replicate here. This is special run replicate. So now just observe nicely. I give a start extract here. Let me see if it's the status is changing or not. What is coming here? Okay, this is starting. All right. See now. Now this is also showing as starting, right? It is showing
Yes.
as overrunning. If you remember, I did not start the replicate. I just started the extract only. So now it capture one record. Okay. See now you see all the 17 records have been captured, and then extract has stopped automatically. Did I issue a stop extract here?
No.
I just did a start extract. And
Yes.
also I did not start my replicate also. Now if you see, replicate is automatically stopped. So let me check if the replication, has the replicate applied or not. So just check the count. See here,
Yeah.
this is GGTRG. And now start your regular extract, pump and replicates. All good. All good here. If you want, do another insert in here. So it should be 18 rows in here. Text stats. Okay, so I think here also stats. Yeah, one row is here. So if you see the count now, it will be 18 here. So any doubt in this? Now this looks very easy, isn't it? But
Because
if your table is having million,
yeah.
then it will not perform the way you want. So here the memory parameters will come into play. So that is environment to environment.
Memory parameter in the sense, that usually we use those parameters.
I mean, when I say memory,
Yeah.
I mean your, I mean, like in data, we have the infinity band. So
Okay.
the private,
Oh, network glitch you are
yeah,
saying.
exactly.
Okay.
Because if you see here, everything is happening over the memory, right? So first the uh, extract has to transfer it to the remote server, and there it has to communicate with the with the special run whatever replicate. So
Yeah.
if you see the diagram, nowhere there is no inter median file, right? It's
Yeah.
directly in a memory transfer. So
So if
that's why.
there is any network between the source and target, if there is any network
Failure.
breakage failure, then it's gone, right?
Exactly. Then you have to redo everything.
Oh my God. I mean, it's
Okay.
quite a hectic task.
Exactly. So here, let me again, initial load extract and all will not keep any checkpoint information.
Okay, so that means it has to complete in one go. Otherwise, there is no way.
Example, at 10 a.m. you started your initial load extract, and at 11 o'clock, due to some network issue, the extract got abandoned. Now, if you fire the statement start extract name for the initial load extract, ideally from where it should start?
Where it got stopped.
Exactly. I mean, okay.
We are expect. I mean, we could expect this, but as it don't have any information where till what it ran, so it will not be able to start from there, right?
Uh, yeah, you can say that way. Wait a second. Let me. Actually, your voice broke down, so I could not hear. Wait a second. Um, what example?
What what I was saying, as it don't have any information like till
Hmm.
how far it has written and all, so it will not be able to resume from where it got stopped. Is it
Exactly,
correct?
exactly. So it will start from fresh. It will be like start extract begin now.
Oh,
Okay, means let me show you example. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. employee table count was 1000. Okay, and 10:10 also it was 1000 only. 10:10 a.m. you start your extract. Initial load extract. Okay. So, for example, let me take by 10:30 a.m. extract has already sent 400 rows. Okay, like this is what transferring, right? It's not like extract will take the whole bunch and send it at the end. Is this point clear until now?
yes, yes.
Sorry. So now at 10:32, sorry, 10:32, network issue. So extract is appended. Now in the meanwhile, okay, application was live. So the employee count now is 1500 rows. Okay. Now at 11, you again, now the network issue is solved. So now you fire again. This only start extract initial load. Now what will happen here? Here extract will, now when you initiated start extract initial load, extract will just blindly again go to the database and extract the whole table again. So thing is, this extract will again go and extract the whole thing. So this time it will be extracting how many rows? 1000 or 1500?
1500.
Exactly. But this 400 rows which it had sent, right? It will
Yeah.
be duplicate. So again, you have to clean up the target.
Oh,
Again, start fresh. Understanding?
yeah. And then again, if any network issue, again everything gone. So it will be
Exactly.
unending, never-ending task.
Exactly. So there's an alternative way also. So that I will explain now. Another way to do initial load extract. Okay, but there also you have, I mean, there also fully the network failure cannot be excluded, but better than this thing.
Okay. I think then it will be like writing to a file, is it?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Good guess. Good. So, let me show you that in diagram first. So, for example, this is SQL Server now. It does not actually matter it is SQL or Oracle. The changes of the parameter are with respect to the RDBMS softwares. Okay. So again, extract, pump, and replicate regular ones.
But setting up the same this configuration among different type of database, it
Hmm.
requires some level of understanding for that particular RDBMS, right?
So that is why Golden Gate has different binaries with respect to the Oracle software. Sorry,
Yeah,
with
correct.
respect to the database software. If you see, even in Oracle, for 11G binaries are for different. For Oracle for database 12C, it is different. So same way,
Yeah,
even if you go to the Metalink, for every software like SQL Server, Sybase, you have a different binary, a different setup file, in short.
yeah.
So that takes care of these things, the internal understanding. But the trail file format is same.
Okay,
SQL Server, Oracle, forget it, it's same. I can do log dump in SQL Server also. I mean, in the Golden Gate, which extracted from SQL Server, it will be same.
okay, okay.
Okay. Now, initial load extract, same I will have here also. Now, what this extract will do, okay, let me draw the table name also. So, for example, these are the two tables or three tables, whatever it is. So, extract, this initial load extract will directly go to the database, extract it, and it will write to a file in the target server here, RMT file. And then I can use a regular replicate to read from it. This is a regular replicate, or I'll say classic replicate in our example. Classic replicate, simple. Read from here and write here. This is the one which I use very often for heterogeneous. And this is proven, I mean, easy. And also you have a fault tolerance. Now, there's another issue here. actually. Now you said about only the network failure. Now, for example, your network is really good, but due to some data issue, your replicate got abandoned. Then what will happen at that point? Again, you will have to start everything from scratch. Even if suppose you have 1 million rows, and silly one row cost the replicate to append, you have to redo everything, because this is network for transfer, right? If this replicate fails, immediately this extract will also fail. And since this initial load process, they don't have the checkpoint information, whenever you start, they will start from scratch. Understanding the point here? Another drawback.
Yes, yes. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah, but here at least extract is doing its work and writing in the file, so that one burden is gone. Even if my replicate fails here, I have the trails with me. For example, your source team is with another vendor, okay? Will it look nice asking in the mail, guys, please start again? They will be escalating, na? So what we do, we straight away tell them, do like this, so that all the files, the trail files are with us. And then if you want, if the replicate is having issues, I can handle from my end only. I don't need to go to him and tell the source team to again start the initial load extract. Understanding, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see that in practical is very easy. Okay, so that's why I stress more in the theory part. Truncate table. Again, I will stop the regular extract pump and replicates. This I'm just doing to save the time, okay? Every time we create a new one. This is also stop. And the best practice is every time your initial load work is done, right? Please clean the process. You will never know what issue they can cause. Delete, replicate name. Deleted. So now if you do info star task, nothing. Info or info star task. Here also I should clean this up. Okay, so now let's, okay, here I will do, I'll give the name as extract ext03. Okay, edit param, sorry. 03. So now let's see what every parameter means. Extract, of course, so since it's an extract, I'll give the extract name, the extract keyword, sorry, and then here the extract name, then where to login, because here also it will log in, right? So for that I have to give now again RMT host, because this extract needs to write to some file in the target. So I have to tell him which is the target server, what is the manager port. So manager port, I guess we saw it was 8000. So see here it is 8000 here. So this is my manager port. It's like server name and manager port. Now this extract has to write in target, right, in some folder. So let us create this directory structure here. Because if you check now, this won't be there, no? It's not there. So let me make this. Okay. And since it's an initial load, just I gave a name as I. Okay, I1, that's it. Just from my understanding. Is that clear? Any doubt in this?
It's fine.
Okay, thank you. So now, so let us add it. db login. Same way you have to add extract source is statable. Extract I ext03 source is table. Info all, it will not be shown. So info all task addition. So let's just start it. You don't need to wait to create the your replicate here. Just start and let it extract. And this initial load extract will automatically stop after it has extracted all the rows. See, it extracted 18 rows and it has stopped. So now you check it would have formed some trail file. See here. Now let me create a normal replicate here. So irep03 I'll use here. Zero ggtrg 03. Any doubt in this? It's a same standard replicate file I'm using here. This replicate keyword, replicate name, and where to log in. So since replicate has to apply in the target, you need to give the login details properly. Discard file are for any data issues, and which table from Scott emp underscore 2. So now let's add this. Add replicate irep. So this is I'm adding a classic replicate. I mean, for regular replicate, I'll be using for initial load now. What will be the ext trail come? That will be the rmt file where this extract is going to write, right? See, this rmt file is what file? It is this file which the extract is writing here. So this file is the input for my replicate, na? So I'll use the file which the output of the extract is input for my replicate, na? And checkpoint table. Now if you do info all, you can see this replicate also. Why? Because this is a normal classic replicate which I'm using for initial load.
Yeah, because this is not a special run.
Exactly. Just let me see the count again. Zero. Initial load extract has done its work. Now let's just start the replicate. So let's do the stats. "18 rows here. "18 rows here." Understood?
Yeah.
Now start the regular extracts. Oh, sorry. This extract. For this, stop the initial load for replicate and also delete it. Once work is done, we delete these files, or not files, or replicate from the OGG. And do some new transactions. Insert. "20 rows now. See in the target directly. 20 rows here. Okay. Any doubt in this? Anyone?
No, it just seems to be okay.
Straightforward. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Anyone else? Any doubt? Yeah, but performance-wise, these are really low as per export and import. So whenever you have both source and target as Oracle, please don't go for these two. Do your regular data pump only.
Sure.